who serves up a cookie for home run number 4. The game was 8-3, so it was out of hand. Skip, we'll start with you. You're on the mound. He's got 3 home runs and a double. How do you pitch to him?
I don't pitch to him. I'm giving him the freest pass that was ever issued. Are you kidding me, Stephen A? On an 0-2 pitch, the Cardinals sin pitch that Jay Crawford, pitcher extraordinaire, or at least he used to be, will tell you, you waste that pitch. You throw it in the dirt. You throw it over his head. You dare him to chase that pitch. And Darren O'Day, his former teammate for the last 3 years, I must point out once again, didn't just throw him a cookie, he threw him the best Girl Scout cookie you have ever eaten. He threw him a sinker that didn't really sink, and then it got sunk over the center field fence by Josh Hamilton for home run number 4. And I don't want to do any skip-heresies here, but I have to wonder if he and Darren O'Day were pretty good buddies. I'm starting to wonder.
Skip-heresies? Is that what you just said?
I just said it. I got to get it out there, man, because this was pretty suspicious.
It did look like he was served up, Stephen A. You don't make that pitch 0-2 to a guy who's got 3 home runs.
But see, that's the problem. That's the problem. First of all, it's the sport of baseball that give people like Jay Bayless reasons to believe that he can still play. I mean, I know you're talented and all, but Father Time comes knocking at all of our doors.
Don't remind me.
Right? Okay, it's that kind of sport right there. It's those lobs, it's those softballs, or avoiding the guys all together that make people believe, oh, we can strategize. Let's lean on tradition. Blah, blah, blah. This is why America's national pastime has faded in the realms of popularity in favor of football, and why basketball is going to continue to come. This is why they have problems in terms of attracting minorities to the sport and all of this other stuff. That's right, I'm going there. Here's the deal. You've got to be about the competition. Excuse me, people pay their hard-earned money, come to the ballpark. Y'all want to lean on tradition and all of this stuff. Oh, you walk them. You don't even challenge them. Let's avoid competition. That's not what sports is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about theater, rather than somebody looking at him and saying he's got 3 home runs and a double, okay? I want to walk him and give him a base so I don't have to deal with them because Fright Night has arrived and I'm scared of him. How about somebody coming up there and saying, you know what? I want to go against this dude. I know y'all couldn't stop him from hitting home runs, but I think I can. Let me go at this dude. You couldn't ask Randy Johnson to walk him. You couldn't ask Roger Clemens to walk him, even though I don't even feel like bringing up Roger Clemens.
Darren O'Day is neither of those
guys. You couldn't ask Andy Pettitte to walk him.
Stephen A? How'd it work out?
Excuse me, what I'm just saying. So what? That's what competition is all about, baby. That's what competition is all about.
Stephen A.
That's why you play the game.
As you often avoid in our Tim Tebow arguments, does winning matter anymore? I think to you it doesn't anymore. Because if I'm the Texas, if I'm the Baltimore Orioles, I might want to try to win the game. What were they down then? 8-3? It's not inconceivable. You'd come back. I don't know.
Then you should have figured that out after the 2 home runs.
Well,
fair enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me go a step further, Skip, because, see, this is the problem right here. You know, you got to remember, who did I cover every day for 7 years in Philadelphia? I'm not talking about Allen Iverson. I'm talking about the coach, Skip. Who was that? Who was that coach, Skip?
Larry Brown.
That was the great Larry Brown. What did Larry Brown, what was he very popular for saying? Win the right way. Play the right way. What I'm trying to say is that, don't get me wrong, I understand it's a part of baseball. So I'm not blaming the players. I'm not blaming the athletes themselves. It's the tradition, it's strategy, it's the way the game is played. What I'm saying is that's what annoys me. That's what diminishes my interest in the sport. When you got to remember, I tell y'all this story several times, and I'll tell it again. Barry Bonds is playing for the San Francisco Giants. One of the rare times, if the only time that I can ever remember, he's coming to New York City to go up against Yankees. Babe Ruth's house, blah, blah, blah. And they walked this dude. I drove an hour and a half. I paid about $175 for the ticket. I paid about $45 for parking, another $20 for some hot dog with my sauerkraut, with some soda pop, the whole bit. And I came to see Barry Bonds. I didn't come to see him trot to first base. I want to see what you've got to take this dude out.
So you didn't you didn't come to see your Yankees win? Winning didn't matter that night that you saw Barry Bonds.
I'm not saying that it didn't, Skip. I'm not saying that it didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. What I'm saying is you got 162 games, man. Let's go for it. Let's go at each other. This is what people want to see. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that you're wrong from a baseball parlance standpoint, from a strategy standpoint. I'm just talking about the heart of competition, man. Go take him out. Strike him out.
All right.
Stop him
Fair enough.
from smacking home runs.
Some
Don't
good
avoid him.
points.